Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Romer Reacts. This is a series where I watch patron-submitted videos with you guys. And if you notice any changes to audio or video this week, it's just because I'm in a different place than I usually record. So if there are any hiccups or anything like that, you know that they're not going to be here next week, like some echo or something like that. You know, it's not always what you want to hear when you start Romer Reacts, but here we are. I'll put this at the start of the video as well. I have gotten some comments about, like, you know, sometimes, and no one's being rude, by the way, no one's being mean. People are always looking out for me. They're always like, oh, this is kind of a spoiler, that's kind of a spoiler. And usually it's out of context, it's a spoiler. What I will say to you guys is this, is that if you see a spoiler in one of the videos, and you see something that could be considered a spoiler in one of the videos, what I will say to you guys is that, like, if I didn't notice what the spoiler was, and if, you know, any person in the mods or whoever checking over the videos and they don't see it as a spoiler, then, like, for me, it's like, I wouldn't point it out, because what generally tends to happen, I understand people are looking out for me. I'm not upset or angry at anyone like that, but the best course of action always for me is to be like, oh, he didn't notice this was a spoiler. He didn't notice anything different about this. You know, it's almost like, you know, when you watch the Jujutsu Kaisen anime opening for the second anime opening and the third and fourth anime opening, and people are like, don't watch it, it's a spoiler. And for me personally, and this is Calvin's take from all this stuff, is that usually what happens is it's not a spoiler until someone says, oh, that's a spoiler, right? If that makes sense. Like, when you watch Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, you know, the opening, when it's like, you are my special, like, it only becomes a spoiler once people tell you what the spoiler is, right? It's like, oh, this is a spoiler, don't watch it. It's like, okay, what's the spoiler? It's like, well, it's this, you know? So it's always better to just, like, err on the side of caution and just, like, let things flow. With Honkai Impact, I'm not going to be playing this game for a while as well, so all this stuff, I'm kind of, like, very okay. If I ever did play this game, we don't know what's going to happen, because, like, again, Genshin Impact is not finished. I want to play Honkai Star Rail as well. We got so much stuff on the horizon when it comes to video games like this, and other games too, that this is just a really interesting thing that people in the Genshin community have wanted to show me, because they think that I'd be very interested in it, and they have a very big, strong passion for it. So I never mind seeing this type of stuff, if that makes sense. I just want to point it out, just so, like, there's no, like, discourse about it in the comments, because I do appreciate everyone trying to look out for me, and also at the same time, I have this kind of lockdown. You know, I have a lockdown for now. And even, like, any of the, in fact, you know, you'll see some of the mods in the comments sometimes, you know, explaining stuff and are way better explaining stuff than I am. You can even see them, they'll say it, they'll vouch for it. Everything is on the lockdown. We have everything, like, pretty good. So I'm having a good Genshin playthrough, if that makes sense. The first video is sent in by Arcadia of Pride, and it is a Mori Kitchen video. Of course it is. Oh, I love Mori Kitchen videos. Okay, let's check this out. Nahida's here, so it's a Nahida video. Let's check this out. We love a good Nahida dish. Again, a lot of this stuff is stuff that I genuinely would want to try myself. Like, I've talked about it a few times, how, like, I would definitely like to try and cook some of this stuff myself. I'm not the best chef in the world, but I think it would be a nice attempt. Nahida's special. This is Nahida's actual dish. As the god of wisdom, I grant you my blessing from here onward. May your okay. Make the icing and cookie play first. Oh, this can be a sugary dish. We love a bit of sugar. My biggest weakness is donuts. When room temperature is low, butter is challenging to cream, so it may take some work. Okay. Okay. Personally, like, with sugary snacks, I don't eat them very often, but, like, my big weakness is donuts. Oh my god, donuts are, like, my favorite thing in the world. I like a good cookie as well, in fairness. I like that with the subtitles you actually get, like, a kind of a detailed explanation of how to do this stuff, which is always really cool. Look at the egg mixture. Mori Kitchen makes this look easy. Probably is a lot harder. When it comes to, like, the design aspect, it's definitely the hardest part of it, you know, making it look this good. That presentable. Bread flour, wow. Sieve. I like pancakes as well. That's another, like, type of dish I like. I love good pancakes. Man, flour. Yeah, this is what I like about it. Flour, when it starts off, for some reason, it's like, man, I just want to get to the dough part. That's the fun part. Look at this. That's a good looking piece of dough, Mori Kitchen. That's a good looking piece of dough. Let's be honest here. Baking into 2 slices here. It's actually like really, like again, like this is the type of stuff with cooking that I'm always like, man. The fact that you can do this, Mori. Much better than I can. But then again, I haven't tried. Like, I love doing art, but like what I'm not good at in art is usually like background designs and little designs like this. I can draw a cartoon character, no problem. Wow, that looks good. Wait, and you're just placing this on top of it? Like to get the shape? Oh my god. Put the dough in the freezer for 30 minutes, bake in preheated oven. Oh my god. This looks amazing. What the hell? Place the colored icing on the cookies. Good. I love a good cookie. I love fresh baked goods though. You know, fresh baked goods are always good. Even if they're like misshapen and like not great, they're always good. Margarine power? Mernique power? I thought it said margarine powder. I never heard of Mernique power in my life. Bit of water. Oh my god, even that looks good. I could eat that myself. I'd eat that right out of the bowl. Mix in a bit of water, it should be firm enough to squeeze out. Man, this looks so good. Do you remember those things you used to get, like the toaster strudels? That's what it reminds me of. Oh, but with green dye color as well. But a yellow as well? What are you making here? That looks incredible. Are you serious? Decorate the cookies with icing. I'm just like so amazed every time we see a Mori Kitchen video at this stage. Like what they're able to do. And like, I know, like you know, my family has a few bakers in it, like, you know what I mean? Like I had family members who were literally, their profession was baker at the time. But like never for stuff like this. It was more just like bread and like cakes. With the green, that's a very Sumeru green. Oh my god. An edible plate is ready. And it's like, it's an edible plate. What would I put on it? Unglazed almonds. I mean, that's just the plate. That's just the edible plate they made. Pistachios. Okay. You got a nut chopper? And it's like a pulley cord. $60 grams of milk powder. And I've heard of milk powder for sure. Tahini. What's tahini? Rosewater. Now I've heard rosewater as well. But like Mori Kitchen is like going all out for this stuff. Watch this now. Look at this transition that's gonna happen here. Yeah, looks really freaking good. It looks like almost like brown sugar almost. The candy has 2 layers. Oil. Honestly, like, what's so crazy about baking is like, you know, I love like in the in-between stages when you get to stuff like this, you're like, man, I could like eat this alone. Like, I would eat a spoon of this already. And that's what it looks like to me. It's like, I could definitely eat a spoon of this. Date honey. Date honey, which Nahida loves. Chill and let harden. Actually, like, the thing is, like, now it looks like something like you wouldn't, like, it looks very healthy, almost. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It looks like a, what's that game that I was playing, Subnautica? It looks like one of those nutrient blocks. Oh my god, look at this surgery happening. Surgery from Mori Kitchen. Oh wow, little heart. Man, like, I'm so glad there's a channel like Mori Kitchen that has made so many dedicated Genshin related cookery stuff. It makes me super, super happy. Matcha powder. Matcha powder. What does matcha powder taste like? But again, very like Sumeru color, right? A very Sumeru color in this. Oh my god. Lemon butter? Oh my god, that sounds incredible. Lemon butter sauce? Add your favorite syrup. It's like, hey, add your favorite syrup. So she's like lemon butter, like, oh my god. Dear Lord. Huh. Holy hell. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Finished. Masterpiece, more like it. Masterpiece. Actual beautiful stuff here. Really cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. Oh, there's like a wonder dish as well, which is really, really neat. The Scaramouche dish as well. Really, really nice stuff. Yeah, Mori Kitchen never fails to ever, you know, excite and make me feel absolutely hungry afterwards. Usually watch it later in the video. Today I watched this at the start because, like, you know, it's the way things were ordered. Beautiful stuff. Also, like, in the end, like, how it turned out was such a freaking masterpiece. Like, it looks absolutely glorious. Like, as usual, Mori Kitchen, like, outdoing themselves. I don't know. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And, like, to me as well, like, it gives me inspiration as well because I love to cook. This week I'm not doing as much cooking, but, like, oh my God. Like, I love to cook and I love to... And again, baking's not my thing usually because, like, I usually, like, think that, like, other people are better bakers than me, so I usually let them to do it. Like, you know, if you're baking something... You know, let me get in on that. I'll help out as much as I can so I can get the rewards in the end of the day. You know, that's it. And Arcadia Pride was saying in their own message here, actually, where like they also wrote the title of the video, which is Nahida's specialty, which is great as well. But I can personally vouch for the tastiness, and you make them yourself. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I personally have not made some of this stuff myself, but it's really, really cool. Thank you so much for sending it, Arcadia Pride. Once again, Mori Kitchen, always very, very fun to see. Always very fun to see. And also just like amazes me every time we see it. The next video is sent in by Alligator. And it is Genshin Impact VAs Play Among Us. Let's check it out right now.
What did you do?
No, listen.
Chara, I'm about to mute you.
Is this Cyno's VA?
Keep talking.
Yo.
I don't know what else to say, and then I went south, and then the meeting was called.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'll tell you what's going south.
Erikazo.
Yeah, good one, Ben. Get her. Zach is sticking with me. We're besties. What if he's the killer and he's trying to trick me? See that diabolical? Uh-oh. We gotta go to the reactor.
And obviously this is from their perspective, right? Like, we're seeing it from their perspective, which is really, really cool. Like the actual voice actor's perspective, because they're not always talking to each other in this.
Okay, look, there's 5 of us here.
There you go.
2 of us not here, which are the ones that I said. Suspicious.
Is that Shanglings?
Uh-oh, no, Zach! Zachary! Are you okay? Are you alive? No!
Erika's fantastic, though. Erika's absolutely fantastic.
I know who it is, and how dare you? How dare you? I was babysitting Zach, and I knew as soon as...
Zach, you can't talk!
Yeah, so Zach, what did
Wait, so they say like once they die, they don't talk at all? Which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea.
Tell us in your beautiful monotone voice.
Alejandro, stop typing in the chat. You're dead. I know you can hear me. Let Zach type.
So that's like
Voice code.
Paimon's voice actor as well, which is really cool. It's cool seeing all the voice actors get involved. Because again, like the one thing that's really cool about Genshin voice actors is that they're very smart in the way that they, like, you know, they stream together, and it obviously is going to make people very excited for something like that, to see them all together, create a massive amount of fan art. And that stuff is always really a joy to see. Seeing them all having fun together is always really, really nice. Yeah, Erika is like really charismatic, like a really charismatic VA voice actor, voice actor. And like just always like, you can see even there, like, you know, like I can imagine a stream with Erika would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, like Erika's just like really, really charismatic. They're all very charismatic, but Erika is unbelievably charismatic. Really, really cool to see as well. I love those little videos. They're so funny. I love seeing them having fun together. The next video is sent in by, thank you so much for Alligator. The next video is sent in by Andy, and it is a rap battle, from what they say, which is Fischl versus Mona. Let's check this out as well. I'm honestly like, this is 2 characters who make me laugh so much, so it'll be really funny to see this as well.
This video is sponsored by Genshin Impact.
Oh, you got sponsorship for Genshin Impact. Nice. Wait, hold on a second. What a Mona cosplay. And the Fischl cosplay is pretty good too, in fairness.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Thank you.
Greetings, Catherine. Hast thou a glorious task worthy of our skill?
A lyrical duel is today's daily quest. Best insult to the other wins the contest.
Oh my god.
Is above such meaningless prattle.
For 1 million mora.
One of my favorite things I was just noticing about Fischl as I was playing the game, I love that, like, she will be like, like I do worry about my retinue in my absence. And she's actually just talking about everyone at the Adventurers Guild, which I freaking love. I love her so much. Who would you think would actually win a battle in this? To me, like I think Fischl would win just because, like, the insults that she would be throwing, you wouldn't even understand them. So it would just rock you a bit more, in my opinion.
Fischl versus.
Oh, there's a Klee?
Let the rap battle begin.
So Lisa and Jean with her. Okay.
Peasant dung, don't mess with the princess and Dova Ertelang. The Emmernock-like host came prepared for this roast. My brain power shall devour you like fisherman's toast. Electro boast lays foes whilst my sick prose flows. Just look at her clothes. Mona's cheap and it shows. My restraint displayed into
Cheap? I always thought her outfit was like freaking like incredibly tailored, but yeah.
to an end. This retrograde chambermaid has no friends.
That's a good line. Okay, Catherine.
Astrological genius, allow me to elucidate the difference between us. I gaze upon the heavens and the universe speaks. You read a book, stole a look, and you lied through your teeth. Loquacious little teen, gods I swear.
Oh my god.
I'm stuck inside one of your cutscenes. I'm spitting hot fire while you're breaking a sweat. Cause water witch magic gets everyone wet. Oh, swim me a river, you sad moistened bent who can't even prevent her financial descent. Your fortune's
Actually a great line, just because like, we know that Mona is like constantly like no, we actually found out she has an amazing house though, right? Which is really funny because she's always in financial trouble.
already spent. It's an eviction event. Why art thou such a layabout? Pay your freaking rent. Didst thou cry out mine holy name in earnest supplication? It must be time to just remind the servant of her station. Thine powers a pity, thine coin purse a joke.
Fräulein means you are totally broke.
Yes!
Tell a turkey to stuff it. You can eat crow and love it. The astrologist demolished Miss Pompous and her puppet. I'm laying down the smack on this crackpot quack, spitting bars like shooting stars with my zodiac attack. In fact, I think it needs to be said, Monset won't shut up about your mama's great meat spread. Here's what you've read. Get some psych books instead. Immer not right. She's immer not right in the head.
They're like being very vicious with each other. Well, I guess like they are always like, I'd like to have a little rivalry friendship. You know what's really funny as well? These costumes, are they made or can you just get these costumes online? Look at Jean in the background, by the way. Like, is that something that you can just get?
Mine vessel looks a mess. Perhaps it is the stress. This watered down magic clown. Sorry, soggy sorceress. Your poverty rhymes are barely a rap. You spent all your savings on stargazing crap. Let this be a lesson. You're not predicting, you're guessing. A foolish lunatic put in her place by the princessin. You can't match my title, my prestige, or my wealth. I humbly beseech thee, go fornicate thyself.
You know what? It's like, again, I didn't expect a lot of this, like, the really, like, really deep cuts here for a lot of the stuff that they're saying, like, because I think it's one of those things that's really cool is that you actually have to, like, not have to, but you play Genshin and you're going to get a lot of these, like, insults a lot more. Fornicate thyself is crazy. But also, like, you know, where's the line here? This here, right here. Anytime you can rhyme princess with anything, I'm happy. Anytime.
I'm nobody's vassal. See my moon sign rising, you can kiss my astral. It's frankly absurd that this idiot bird has to hang out and translate for some role-playing nerd. Here's a prediction.
She's not, no, she's the best.
Your name, your eye patch, and your ridiculous diction. It's over, it's finished. Catherine, pay me, cause everybody knows her real name is Amy.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Stop. Her name is Fischl, the Princess de la Vertelung.
What good game, every.
Brianna White was in this? Like, Aerith? Wait, as Fischl? Was she playing Fischl? I didn't even freaking notice. Hold on a second here. I didn't even notice. Oh my god, what the hell? Now that I'm looking, I'm like, okay, that is Brianna White. You know what I mean? It's like before I was like, okay, I didn't get it. But now looking at it, it's like, okay, that is definitely Brianna White. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I didn't recognize Brianna White at all. Unbelievably fantastic voice actor, and a streamer, I think, as well. Plays video games online. So would get the idea of like content creation and stuff like that as well. Yeah. I hope you guys are like again, I'm using a different setup today, so I'm like, I hope you guys can actually see what I'm showing you here. But yeah, Brianna White. Actually, not I didn't say actually, but we always see so many great voice actors in this. But like, Aerith is one of my favorite like roles ever, like especially in the remake. Means so much to me. Has made me cry several times. Didn't even notice. Didn't even recognize. I'll be honest. Didn't even recognize, which is pretty crazy. Thank you so much for sending in. That was really funny. Again, you had to like a lot of the jokes with you guys. Some of them were just like insults, like throwing at each other. But like, what I do love about that is that like you could actually understand that them two would genuinely have a rap battle with each other if it was for Mora. Remember the time they tried to do like a swimming contest and it turned out to be just like a walking race, which is very funny. Thank you so much for sending in, Andy. That was really, really cool. And the next video is sent in by Minu, and it is what if 4-star characters had ult animations? Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Here we go. So this is Noelle. Is Farina a 5-star? Oh my god. We gotta make this a possibility. Genshin, come on. We gotta make this a possibility. Here's Amber. Amber is gonna have a really, really beautiful one. Oh my god, they're doing such a good job with this. This is fantastic. Great design on Farina, by the way. Absolutely fantastic design. But Rosaria is a top 10 design. Holy hell, with the stomp. With the stomp, you know? Razor. This is really cool. Very neat, very neat. Who are we going with here? Benny? Oh my god, Benny. Oh, please. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. This is gonna be so funny or cool. No, that fits. That fits so well. Thank you for being so respectful to Benny. I was expecting something very, very embarrassing for him.
Let's spark things up a little.
Oh, so cool. So cool.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
The best. The absolute best. Who are we going with now? Sucro. Okay, Sucro. Sucro's a character who like kind of came and went for me. I haven't seen a lot more of Sucrose, you know? Being honest with you, I haven't seen a lot more of Sucrose. Diana. The Diana special? I keep forgetting Kai is like a 4-star because he carries himself like a 5-star, you know what I mean? Oh, that's so neat. They need to make this happen. This is something that should happen. I understand that like it makes the 5 stars, you have to add something else for the 5 stars, but like, oh my god, look at this Mika. We love Mika. Oh my god. That's so cool. Lumine.
Prepare to be blown away.
Is Lumina and Aether not considered 5 stars? I thought they were considered 5 stars, but I guess I'm wrong. But I guess, yeah, it's really neat, really neat. I thought they were considered 5 stars because they're like orange, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's a really neat idea for a video. That's a super neat idea for a video. Like it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, I wish I thought of that. You know, those type of things. Oh, I wish I was the one to think of that, because it's actually really, really, really neat. I would like, again, the 4-star and the stuff that I mixed with, because I think Barbara's like one of the only few that has like 4 stars that actually has an animation, right? But I think the reason the 5 stars have the animation, the 4 stars don't, is because they want it to be special, right? They want you to have like all the bells and whistles once you get a 5-star. They wanted to make it feel like, you know, it is like a big deal. But I still love seeing this idea. Really cool. Like again, it's one of those ideas I wish I came up with myself. Not that I'd be able to do anything about it. Maybe I could commission someone to do it. But it's really, really neat. I suppose a lot of people probably think like, oh, I'd love to have a, like if all of them had like their own thing, you know what I mean? If all of them had their own, if they had their own animations, I suppose. The next video is said, thank you so much for that video. That was really cool. The next video is sent in by Katzith, and it is the Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope it didn't sound like I was being like a bit rude about it. I just want to make sure people understand where I'm coming from with that. So the next video is sent in by Katzith, and it is the Honkai Impact 3rd Valkyrie theme Ruba. Let's check it out. Here we go. I'll put some at the start of the video as well.
Blooms like a flower far away, all by the road, waiting for the one to find a way back home.
Man.
Rain falls 1,000
Great design.
times, no footprints of come and go.
Sorry for pausing already, but this is the type of song I know for a fact that again, it's about the emotional journey you go on, and I imagine it would make me bawl my eyes out. Some great designs in Honkai Impact as well, by the way, from what I've seen so far. Really cool designs.
I feel your sigh and breath in the last blow of wind. The gift for the story on the last page is not the end. Life blooms like a flower far away, all by the
Really fantastic voice here as well. Unbelievably fantastic voice.
to find a way back home. Time flows across the world.
Like I'm like it's a magical voice. Like I'm in love with it, man. I'm in love with the voice. it's so nice.
Away to go till I reach your arms. A melody for you. Up against the stream. What a
Oh, did you hear that? Just one beat of the drum.
against the stream.
Really cool.
Ways will join us one, tracing to the source. No straight alas, you will see petals fly. With love that becomes carol.
They're like very soft harmonies as well. When a lament becomes a carol.
Could you please hear my voice that hungers for water? Life blooms like a flower far away, or by the road, waiting for the one
Man.
to find a way back home. Time flows across the world.
Holy hell, the visuals in this.
Away to go till I reach your arms. A melody for you.
So we're gonna skip back a little bit so we can get the full effect of that. But like, what's so cool about this aspect of it is like the lyrics. I think now, if you have a different interpretation, for me, like what it's talking about is the idea of like, you know, being away from your loved one or being apart from someone you love. But the idea that like, you know, people are getting strayed or lost. Life is like sometimes about getting lost, but life is also about finding people as well again. Like the idea of like all like tracing a river back to its source is like a really beautiful line, because it's like, it kind of like reminds me of like the idea that like no matter what, no matter where you go, you can always like go back to the person you love. I don't know, it's a really beautiful lyrics. Yeah, the visuals are really cool. I love the character designs in this. I absolutely adore them. Struggling against the wind. Look at the, like all the, like again, this is what makes me so interested in this game. Look at these different like little snapshots of visuals that make me so interested. Look at this. Oh my god, did you look at the, again, it's so subtle, but the little harmonies under it. It's really good. Super good. Really, again, really cool stuff. Like everything I've seen from Honkai is a Honkai Impact 3rd has been like really, really cool. Now, if someone can explain to me maybe, because I'm not sure what exactly Honkai Impact 3rd always is. Like I understand what like as a concept it's a video game, right? Like we know that. We know as a concept it's like it's a video game. But like I don't actually know. Like was this game something that was created by the Genshin guys as well, which it is. I think it is. It's Hoyoverse. And was it like a thing that like it wasn't as successful as Genshin, but then when they made Genshin, it like blew up? Is that the way it is? And like maybe like it's a game that people remember very fondly, and it's what brought them on to Genshin Impact. Was Honkai Impact 3rd as actually? You know what? Like we might as well look it up live here. 1 second. So Honkai Impact 3rd. Yeah, we're in the old setup today, by the way. Okay, no, this game was doing amazing. This game was a mobile game as well, right? Am I right in saying that? Like it's this game was like in 1 month it says it did $31 million back in wait, in 2024? Like, I'm sorry, but like, in a month that Zenless Zone Zero came out, in a month that Genshin is still like the biggest, if not the biggest, money making game of the world, Honkai Star Rail is still a thing. Wuthering Waves is still coming out. For this game that came out in 2016 to still be making 31 million a month. Okay, I underestimate that. That's insane. I know, like you can't judge everything by like how much something money it makes, but like. It's impressive to me. It is impressive to me. Like that, like, because that means there's a dedicated fan base. That means there's a dedicated amount of people there that are still enjoying this game. Thank you so much for sending it, Katsit. That was really beautiful. I really, really like seeing the Honkai Impact 3rd stuff because again, anyone knows at this stage, like, I grew up on games like the Tales series and Final Fantasy and, even like, then in my later years playing like Trails of series, Trails of Cold Steel. Like, I grew up on games like this. This is the type of games that like, Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon, I like Dragon Quest. Like these are the type of games that like I adore. I absolutely adore. And then like I watched anime my whole life. Like there's of course, I think I found the people that like are my people. You know what I mean? Definitely found the people that are my people. Thank you so much for sending in. The next video is sent in by Felicius Felix, and it is a Genshin Impact anniversary. Take it down. Sure, I will. Really cool visuals so far. Really neat visuals. Oh man, I love these videos seeing like characters in like modern clothes and stuff like that. There's Venti on the board there as well. But also I love when I actually like the song as well. This is cool. It's like an anime intro. Is that Albedo? That's Albedo because of the tone of the color of the hair. But Albedo with glasses, though. What do you guys think about Albedo with glasses? Suits him. Very much suits him. This song's so cool. Oh man, look at that. People gonna be going nuts. This has changed lives. This happened all the time, by the way. Can I say, like, every... Oh, wink? A wink? A wink? If a guy I liked was on stage playing a song, and he winked at me during the song, and it was a successful wink, not one that looked like really weird, I think that's the end of the world. Little Paimon on the phone. Yeah, every single guy, like, I knew when I used to be playing music in bands would be like this. Where it's like the most normal dude you ever met when they're on stage, top off everything. Oh, is that Razor? That's a really good Razor. Razor on the drums is such a perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Is that Benny? No way, that's Benny, is it? And there's Mika as well, and Ben. Oh my god, guys, I love the modern takes. I love the modern takes in the characters. I really do. It's like one of my favorite things in the world. Teaching her a bit the guitar. Fischl spotted. And there's, of course, like every other character looks awesome too. Is that Lumine or is that Noelle in the background? I think it's Lumine. And that's Amber, of course. One of the best characters of all time, and it's Mona. This is really neat. It's a good song as well. It's a good song, like along with the visuals. Oh my god, look. So that was Noelle, I think, right? But look at the oversized hoodie on Amber. So cute. Oh my god, Albedo looks so cool. Looks so freaking cool. But I think we also all gotta point out, like, Razor in the background with his goddamn cool as F jacket. Yeah, Razor looks awesome. Really cool artwork as well. Like, unbelievably cool artwork as well. Like, oh my god, how, like, Albedo, where'd you get a flying V? I freaking love the V guitar. Renty. Is that Shanyun as well, and they're playing together? Just really appreciate this stuff. I super appreciate it when they do this stuff. I think you guys know that with the modern takes on characters always like gets me like good. Like I'm grabbed and obtained. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful artwork. Absolutely beautiful. Look, I'm sorry, but that's a perfect interpretation of Razor. Like just the tie down and the shirt open. It's perfect with the arms. Absolutely awesome stuff. There's the credits there, but we have to find another part of the video here we have to go back to. This is the most replayed section, which I always find very interesting, you know what I mean? Where are we looking for it? The star of the show was spotted. There it is. Fischl's there, guys. Don't worry. Fischl is there. Really cool stuff. I think you guys know by now, I genuinely love seeing characters in like a modern style. Like it's always been something that interests me quite a bit. And it's always cool to see stuff like this here as well. From you guys who actually genuinely like, you know, I think you love to see that too. It's like one of my favorite things. It's like, cause again, I always like to see different interpretations of how people see those characters. I think some of them are usually perfect. Some of them are like being honest, like some of them I'm like, oh, I wouldn't think they would wear that. But then some of them it's like, oh no, for sure that is who they are as people. Thank you so much for sending in, Felix. I freaking love that. We got to see Fischl. We got to see our crew. Albedo with glasses. It's all, you know, in fact, let me read the comments here for a second. The first comment is Albedo with glasses, 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 Albedo with glasses. Why is nobody talking about how adorable Rosaria? Oh, so that's Rosaria. They did, okay. Again, that's my bad because again, I'm just so used to Rosaria's skin tone being very dark and kind of purplish, which I do like about Rosaria. Sean Yun was there too, but with a different hairstyle. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes when I don't always get it, for sure. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, like sometimes I won't get them, of course. Like sometimes I'm not always going to get the idea of what is, you know, what's trying to be shown because everyone has different interpretations of the characters. But thank you so much for that. The next video sent to my Dota Dan and is a Five Nights at Freddy's. It says animated cartoon. These are usually terrifying. Dota Dan send in the terrifying Five Nights at Freddy's stuff as always. Oh my god, already I'm freaked out. Oh dear lord. Okay. The missing member mystery.
That's a wrap, everybody.
Oh my god, look at this. Like intentionally so creepy.
I've been getting tired of these kids treating our fine eatery like a food fight ring.
What's so bad about food fights? Oh, I like them.
I don't know. Clean it up and find out.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on.
How about everyone quit bickering
Chica.
and I'll make us some pizza instead.
I could do that.
Sounds good to me.
If I haven't fallen asleep by the time it's done, then sure.
Shut up and do what I pay you for.
He's like a gangster. Is that what we're supposed to see Freddy as sometimes?
Freddy? This is just now occurring to me. But why do we got 6 chairs when there's only 4 of us?
You know, I don't actually have an answer for that.
Not even a sarcastic one. Tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
The balance has been
I was waiting for
restored.
something.
You think we're missing some members?
Meh. Just a strange coincidence is all.
Yeah, probably. Well, I best be going now.
The fact that they're just closing in on this table with no one sitting at it, like, does make me feel very uncomfortable. Oh, dear Lord, Chica, what are you doing? Chica, what are you doing? I was looking at this picture. Oh, there was 2 other ones, yeah. But what game is this? Which game is this like signifying? Because there are other animatronics. So like, is this signifying the first game? Because in the first game there was only 4, right? So maybe it's about another game. Oh my god, the stillness of this. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing? The way the cutoffs of some of the sounds here are so perfect at just making me so nervous, you know? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Chica, are you okay? Are you okay, Chica? It's okay to run. No one's gonna blame you for running. Stop. That's absolutely nuts stuff. What does it say? Tomorrow is another day. It is. It is. But the context of the way you're saying it makes it sound kind of scary. The cutoff of the noises, man. I'm going to die. Oh my god! No, in the first game there isn't. There's more that, yeah, in the second game, like Foxy's in the first game too, obviously. But yeah, in the second game there's the puppet as well. The what's it called? The I don't know what it's called, like the puppet. It's been so long. Like the mannequin. Oh my god! Ah, no, I paused at the wrong time. Charlie, you're wrong. You know you are. That's so terrifying. My brother is a monster. He killed me. He's the reason my head is missing parts. And then everyone pretended like it never happened, like I don't exist. What makes you think he'd be any different now? Just stop saying that he'll save us. It isn't true. All you're doing is hurting us more. To Nicole, Lucas, Angie, and Benjamin. I'm sorry. What is happening? This is so freaky. I don't care if you hate me for saying it, but there really is no way out. We're going to be here forever. I've accepted too. You can accept too. So are they talking about the idea that like his brother threw him in the suit? Please. I don't want to be alone. Holy hell. It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Again, like it's more like this time around it's like more like even like sad than terrifying. Like how they're doing this. Like and that is like a very like Five Nights at Freddy's thing to make you feel sad and kind of like weird after everything you said. It is generally how they do things, right? It's like it can be like very scary and jump scary, but like you feel kind of icky by the end of most Five Nights at Freddy's things. I think that's definitely like the intention in a lot of ways. Is to make you feel a bit icky, to make you feel a bit scared, I guess, like in that way. And that definitely worked out, Dodo Dan. Thank you so much for sending that in. I actually think like Five Nights at Freddy's is like, I underestimated my whole freaking life. I really did. And now it's freaking really cool to see it coming back in this type of way in Roma Reacts. I hope to get to play more FNAF soon. I really do. The next video is sent in by Jay Blake, and it is Dori's funny voice moments in Japan. Let's check this out. Just calling them over with the ah la la la. Great song, by the way. Singing I Love Mora. This is me singing about Fischl. It's the exact tone I sing with Fischl. Fischl! I think this was so funny is the tone is perfect, like even more than English speaking Dori, because like with this is like excited about the idea of like getting like you can hear it in her voice, like how worked up she's getting over like marking up the prices by 30%. Like listen. Wait, listen. Like so excited. What was the wait, that's like, was that just a little cry? Oh, that's the at the end. That's what I love about the voice actors in different languages, because they all have a different. Remember we did the same thing with Ito. We did a similar thing with this Ito and him shouting. Like it's like almost like the same type of character, but they all have their own like slight different variation of what the character is, you know? Like almost like tripping over their own words, how excited they are about Mora. The voice actor's so good. They're so good. It's such a good laugh. Like seriously, the talent is like off the charts in Genshin across all languages. Like this Dori is like not only funny in the way they do the voice acting, but like so like almost like perfect for the character. Great voice. Honestly, like it is really good. Like again, and this is something that like it's comedic, of course, but it's also like the tripping over of the words is something intentionally done, like the you know, like, and it's something that not everyone can do, like, and it makes it just feel like a lot more like natural. I think, like, actually impressed by the voice acting.
ういものをいただきますわ。でれでれふふうんこれはなみなみならぬことですな。気に入りましたわ。
Really, really neat stuff. Yeah, and like I know like it says Dory's funny moments, and there was like a lot of funny voice acting there. Their performance is so freaking good. It's so freaking good. I feel like they really like went all out, and they were like, you know, they really got into the character very, very well as well. Really cool stuff, Jay Blake. Thanks so much for sending in. I love little stuff like that. The next video is sent in by... Who is this sending this in now? It's What's Your Damage? And it is introducing Honkaiverse, Honkai Operations Center Chapter 1. Once again, I'm going to say at the start of the video, like I always say, like, Honkai Impact Third, first of all, we're not going to be playing it. It's going to be years before we even touch it. Years before we even touch it. And a lot of the stuff is like out of context in some ways, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. I said that they could definitely send stuff against because I don't want any comments of people being like, oh, like what's this or that. Like, and again, it's not wrong with like I'm not saying any comments are bad. It's the best community in the world, but just always good to get in beforehand. Again, I'll put that thing at the start of the video about all videos. It's not just Honkai videos, but I imagine that people will be like, oh, that's something I want to see you play eventually. We will play it eventually, but again, we got so many games on the list we gotta play. But thank you so much for sending us What's Your Damage, and let's check it out. Mihoyo. Such a cool style.
Captain on bridge.
Greetings, Captains. Welcome to the Honkai Operations Center. Have you wondered where the Valkyries came from? What are they fighting for? And what exactly does Honkai mean?
So are these all the Valkyries then? Like these characters?
From? What are they fighting for? And what exactly does Honkai mean? We will be diving into the history and worldview of Honkai Impact throughout this series. Today is a basic introduction.
Okay, so just like a preliminary talk about what came beforehand.
The struggle between mankind and nature has never ceased.
A struggle between mankind and nature, though, and a parallel universe.
Humanity's struggle against the Honkai. But what is the Honkai? We don't know exactly where it's from, but it's a force of chaos.
There's cool animation stuff here as well. Look at this.
It wants to destroy human civilization.
So the Honkai is something that wants to destroy, like it's like a being. Like a monster?
Have tried to destroy us through creating supernatural disasters.
What? Oh no, it can create monsters, but it's creating like... Wendy's a cool design here. Really cool design. So it's creating like a...
Humanity has already established a high-tech global civilization 50,000 years ago. Modern humans refer to this civilization as the previous era. Unfortunately, those high-tech humans in the previous era lost the war and were defeated by the Honkai. The previous era was destroyed, but some humans survived to rebuild human civilization. This brings us to the current era. Of course, Honkai wants to destroy humanity, so they didn't leave us in peace, even in the current era.
So the idea of a Honkai is like a monster, a beast.
The date of the earliest record of the Honkai beast attacks. Fortunately,
that's really cool.
Warriors such as Ji Xuanyan helped us defeat these early Honkai monsters. But Ji Xuanyan disappeared into the seas after an expedition to defeat the giant Honkai beast Chiyo. To defend humanity against the Honkai, a religious organization known as the Fischl rose after the fall of the Roman Empire. Fischl was led by an overseer, usually a member of the Apocalypse family, who established Fischl. It helped create the feudal order by helping various European princes gain power. They also developed crude Honkai-powered weapons and initiated the Honkai Crusades.
Jesus, there's like the lore in these games goes deep, and we know this already. Mihoyo loves a bit of lore.
And reclaiming lost lands. To increase its power, Fischl also recruited and trained its own military. The Valkyrie Order is the most famous Fischl fighting force.
Wait, are they like a religious order?
The legendary Valkyrie is Kallen of House Kaslana. The Kaslanas are a family of knights known for their prowess in fighting the Honkai. Kallen's most powerful weapon is the Oath of Judah.
Jesus, man, this looks so cool.
It was very effective against the Honkai. However, many things happened in the year 1470. Honkai created an infectious virus that caused the Great Plague and killed millions throughout Europe. But Fischl did not focus on treating the plague. Instead, the leaders wanted to dominate the Eurasian continent and declared war against the Ming Empire of China.
So they're using actual like real world things as well that like have happened in different eras in their story as well, which like honestly that's the type of stuff that like it's like adding like a little layer of like believability to everything, I think.
The war ended with Fischl's defeat in 1475. To pay for the losses, Fischl increased taxes and took money from the poor. These bad decisions only made Fischl even less popular. When Fischl tried to recover
The art of this is really cool too, by the way. It's a really cool aspect of this.
feat, the Great Plague continued to claim lives. Otto Apocalypse, a younger son of Fischl's ruling dynasty of House Apocalypse, managed to develop a cure in 1475. Although he was not the heir to the seat of Overseer, Otto's discovery increased his popularity. The deaths of his
nice
father
outfit.
and brothers allowed him to become the new Overseer.
Great looking character.
Since then, human technology continued to grow. Everyone thought Honkai was gone, but the first Honkai eruption took place in 1952 and destroyed the entirety of Berlin.
Jeez,
The eruption gave birth to the first Herrscher, a powerful godlike being
it destroyed Berlin?
capable of bending
What the
physical
hell?
laws. Fischl, which has become a rather secretive organization by now, quickly overpowered and captured the Herrscher for research. But Fischl scientists failed to find out anything. The first Herrscher was then transferred to a Fischl
Really
lab
great
in
designs here
London
as well.
for additional inquiry. It was there that the first Herrscher was given the name Welt by the resident scientists Einstein and Tesla. The scientists and leadership of the North American branch were already very displeased with Otto's militaristic leadership. Some even doubted Otto's willingness to eradicate the Honkai. These differences eventually led to the independence of the entire branch, which renamed themselves Anti-Entropy.
Such
in
cool characters
1955.
here as well. Again, this is the type of stuff I love. Like, this is the type of stuff I grew up on. Like, these type of character designs are just like really, really like neat. And again, like, it's not like, I understand that like it's like, you know, something I won't get because like these are characters I don't know. But I still love like seeing like the surface level of like what they look like and how cool they look like.
Unlike Fischl, which relied on Valkyries as its elite warriors, Anti-Entropy designed and built Honkai-powered mechs. The second Honkai eruption happened in 2000 and destroyed Siberia and the Russian Far East.
They're just destroying the planet. It's getting done.
It turned out that Fischl were performing many inhumane experiments on Honkai-resistant children. One of them, Siren, awakened and acquired Herrscher powers and proceeded to take revenge against those who tested on her and her friends. Fischl mobilized hundreds of Valkyries and depleted its entire arsenal of Honkai fission missiles to defeat this foe. Many Valkyries fell in battle, including Cecilia Shariak, reputedly the best Valkyrie of Fischl. 14 years later, in 2014,
2014?
a minor Honkai eruption, referred to as an outbreak, took place in Nagazora. The outbreak wiped out the entire city and transformed many into zombies.
What? What is this game?
The cause was the partial awakening of Mei Raiden, the third Herrscher, due to an implantation of a Herrscher gem. The Nagazora outbreak was contained by Fischl Far East Branch, led by Teresa Apocalypse. The few survivors of the event, Kiana Kaslana, Mei Raiden, and Bronya Zajcek, were then enrolled in St. Freya High School, a Valkyrie training school built by Teresa Apocalypse after the Second Honkai War. Now we can finally move on to the events in the game itself. Honkai Impact 3rd starts in the year 2016.
Right, so that's what, like the history beyond what's
You are the
happening
captain
in this
of the
game.
flying battleship Hyperion of Fischl Far East Branch. You will lead Kiana Kaslana, a brash and hot-headed Valkyrie trainee, and her other friends into battle. We hope this provides a basic understanding of the important events and forces of Honkai Universe.
Man,
the rest of the history will continue in future episodes, following the life of Kiana.
This is the one we saw in the trailer last time. Fantastic. All of them are great. Like, we get to play as this character, Kiana?
Mei, Bronya, and other Valkyries.
So these are the
in
Valkyries.
Honkaiverse.
There's a nun character. Very cool stuff. Again, like I was kind of like being observant of all the stuff that was happening there. Like, and I'll just be completely honest with you as well. Like, a lot of it's like very like historical things that happened, right? That like and like with the plague, for example. But then like shockingly, like using the idea that they destroyed Berlin was like one of the most shocking moments to me ever. I didn't even know what a Honkai was. I honestly didn't know what a Honkai was. I thought Honkai was just a cool name. You know what I mean? Again, I know it sounds kind of stupid. You know, like I was like, okay, like what is that? Like what is that? And then I find out that it's actually like a beast as well. Yeah, it's very interesting. But again, I thought the video was really good at explaining things as well, like what's going to happen, or like the precursor to what's why you're doing things, I guess, in the game itself. The art was really cool as well. I think like for me, always when it comes to like videos like this, again for games that like I won't be playing for a while, it's always neat to like capture an idea of like how you guys like see the game and like what you guys love about the game, because whether it's a song or it's a trailer or it's like some explanation of the stuff too, it's always really cool to see. I would love to eventually play this game. just judging by the designs in this game, I would love to eventually play this game. Really, really cool stuff. Didn't expect that at all. Did not expect any of that whatsoever. In fact, kind of shocked by all the events that were happening there. Thank you so much for sending What's Your Damage. Always a very nice video there. Especially seeing, like I said, you know, when it comes to the Honkai Impact third stuff, I'm really interested to see this stuff because, again, it's a MiHoYo game. I stay out of the MiHoYo community mostly, as I've always said, just so I can like make sure I don't get spoilers. So it's always cool when you guys subject me to stuff that I would never see before. So thank you so much for What's Your Damage. The next video is sent in by Peter Shelson. And it's a 24-second video, and it's Ara Nara 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 Nara. Wait, oh god, no, it's me. It's me. It's me. Oh no, it's my pronunciation. Okay.
Nara must be eliminated for Vana and Sarva. Just a monument made for Nara. Avruda has been covered by bad seeds. Ashvata's concourses have also been affected by Marana. There was a time before Nara Kate of Nara Vanarana. Nara Nara.
I'm the dumbest YouTuber ever lived. Like, why did how do I keep going in a video after this? This is so dumb.
Made nurseries together, but then but now Nara Kate of Nara Vanarana. Nara Nara.
Now I know why the message said, because usually, like, here's the thing, like, sometimes I don't even read the title. Sometimes it depends on the video, of course. Some people put the title in the actual thing as well. Like, say, if you put the title in your comment, I won't read the title of the video. Usually I just go straight into it. But someone wrote, Peter Shelson wrote, about how hard, do you think it's hard to pronounce the R&R name? And there I am. R&R. Yeah, it's difficult for me, definitely, to pronounce this stuff. Definitely difficult for me to pronounce this stuff. Very, very funny stuff, though, being sent in there. I definitely deserve it. To see... No, and again, Peter Shelson isn't being rude, by the way. It's, like, I think that's the funniest aspect when people, like, timestamp stuff like that, and they go, like, oh, Calvin, having a little trouble pronouncing that. Definitely not the best pronunciation. Thank you so much for that, Peter. That was really funny to see. Really funny to see. The next video is sent in by Paxworn. No, that's not who sent it. That's what it's called, Paxworn Pantheon, and it's sent in. Sorry, I'll give you a second. It's sent in by Kelty Solette, and it is Cyno versus the Gods, a Hoyo Fair video. Let's check it out. Cyno. I keep calling him Cyno, but it's Cyno. Cyno just quickly became like one of my like top 10 favorite characters in the game. I love the art style of this already. I love the motion of it. It's really cool. Cyno's a beautiful character. Really is. The heart as well. What's the every time you kill one, the blood gets transferred in? Fighting Candace here as well. Yeah, the animation is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. That's Dia as well. And like, again, like this, like Dia's power is so freaking cool, but this is such a cool way of like interpreting it as well. The music's awesome too, but look at the way like they have Dia here as well. Really cool stuff. I just can't get over how look cool. Again, this is like one of my favorite animation styles. The one that like looks a little bit rough around the edges, but still is very clean. If that makes sense, like it has like a rough kind of motion to it. It looks really neat. Oh my god! Look at this! Like that will swirl into the bottom too. The use of blood is actually like really tasteful. If that makes sense. And then the use of the music is so fitting too. Oh, look at the hand, the decrepit hand. Again, oh my god, look at the lighting here. The use of color and lighting and all this stuff is so fantastic. Really, really, again, like it's, yeah, again, when I say the use of blood is so tasteful, it's not like over the top, like, and it's used for like a story purpose as well, which is really cool. So using his own blood to drop it into the scale. That's so cool, oh my god! Putting the hat back on as well. Oh, it's almost over. They did a really good job with this. Like again, I know like I'm interpreting the name of the art style wrong, and I know it's always good. It's not rough. It's like the motion is kind of like stilted sounds bad too, but you get what I'm trying to say when it comes to like animation like that. It's like actually like really cool. But it's like a style that I'm not like quite sure what you would call it, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Just, I guess, really cool is probably the style you call it. Those two animations are so cool. I love the art style. I love how those are actually presented as well. Really cool. Really, really cool stuff, Kelty. The next video is sent in by Cosmic Catloaf. And it is a Cascara video. So it's a ship video between two of our favorite characters in the game. Man, art style. We talk about it every time in this series. You know, if you have a good art style, you can get very far with Calvin, as you guys know. So, can I ask about this ship? Did everyone start shipping these two characters when it came apparent that like Kazuha drew a painting of him? Is that what happened? You embarrassed, you go talk to him right now. Two pretty people shouldn't be embarrassed to talk to each other. That's a really sweet drawing of Scaramouche, isn't it? Man, the details, like, that's why Genshin fan animators are the most like, oh, there's subtitles for this too? Maybe there probably is, actually. I will watch it back from, no, it's Japanese subtitles, okay. You want to change your caption? Dismiss! This is why I don't envy animators and artists who do Genshin stuff, because like the details you have to put into their freaking designs is like, it would make me give up. Really cool drawing of Kazuha here. So they're both feeling the same way. I love this. I don't know what you call it as well. This type of art style as well, like the little like the little in cuts or something, I guess. It's a good song as well. The Animo look. And then the legend. Oh my god, look at this. That's really cool, like the mixture of like the two styles, I suppose, as well. You hold hands right now! Oh, they missed. No, not good. This is really sweet. This is really cute. Look at this. Oh my god, listen to that. It's so good. Yeah, this is a really cute moment here as well. Sounds so good. I love this. I love it so much. So cool. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Just to be hugged like this. Oh my god, they're showing long-haired Scaramouche as well, like a banded Scaramouche. A little kiss on the head as well. My transitions weren't working there for a second. Really cool stuff. A very abrupt ending. Again, I love the art style of that stuff. Like, man, like I've always been a big believer in like one of the best parts of any type of love story is the longing, is the wanting to be together, but you can't be together. I mean, it's always just the most beautiful thing in the world. And I really feel like it's like they do a really good job with these fan animations again. Again, I don't envy them because again, doing all this stuff is like insane. It's absolutely insane to even like be able to like do this, right? Like to be like again, because again, the art style is so pretty. The actual music fits so well with it. The two characters are two of my favorite characters definitely so far that we've ever seen in this game. You know, we just in fact like I'm actually very excited. We're just like finishing up Act 5 in the game. Which I'm so excited. I think by the time you see this video, I will have it will by the time you see this video, we progressed to Act 5 for sure, or past Act 5. By the time you see this video, thank you so much for sending in Cosmic Cat Love. It's always really cool to see this type of stuff. And again, like I said, the longing. That's what makes the love story so good. That's what makes the moment when they finally get together the best thing in the world. The next video is sent in by Emerald, and actually it's by Emerald as well. And it is Genshin Impact all Eremite attack animations. I'm really interested to see this, actually. So the Eremites, I've noticed so far, we fought them, and they do have some really cool animations. They do have really cool style. Just playing the loop by themselves. So this is something you know as well. It's really cool.
Sounds good
So
to
breaking it, okay.
Happy to oblige.
How did you do this? Emerald, how did you do this? Actually, when you look at like the animations up close, like it's actually a really neat thing to see, isn't it? Oh, did they do pocket sand? They fade into sand. I canonically kill everyone I fight in the game. Just me. Practicing on the straw bales is actually a really neat animation.
Just following orders.
It's interesting to see because you never see it up close, do ya? Eremites, Stiha. Yeah, no, I love the death animation. It's actually so cool. Like they're becoming one with the desert again.
That's close enough.
It's not a death animation. I know that they don't die. Running away. I hope you do comment or like at least like maybe put in the Patreon chats like how this happens. Like how do you do this?
Where do you think you're going?
The lack of music makes like Genshin like a very weird game too, doesn't it? It feels weird.
Law of the jungle.
You just got Law of the Jungle.
I'll be back.
Man, I love like this is the thing. This is what I noticed with the Eremites. They have some really freaking amazing like idle animations. Some really cool ones. They're like playing like the card game together, the TCG with each other. He's angry, you lost. You lost, buddy.
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
A new punching bag. Take that!
Yeah, like, and you never see this type of stuff, even though, like, some of the, I've noticed the animations are cool. Some of the stuff you don't see just because, like, you're always, like, in, like, a swirl of battle.
A fellow gambler.
Yeah, it's like the idle animations, like make you really happy, too. I don't know why. Because it makes them feel more real.
Try to keep up.
Really neat. It's really, really neat.
No more tricks up your sleeve. Ah, come on, you coward. You won this one.
That's neat. I love the dance. Again, just mesmerized with some of these because, like, again, like, we even said this girl was really cool when we first saw her. We were like, oh my god, like, this is such a cool character. Do they actually run away at any point, like, in the game? Is that something that can happen? If you go too far, maybe do they pack up and run away?
I'm getting sick of this game. Don't run away. Here I come.
Yeah, really cool. Again, like, look at the way she, like, throws the sand in the air as well. Like, almost like it's confetti. This guy's beast. This guy's absolutely beast. Look at this. Like, this is an actual, like, exercise technique, by the way.
You are not welcome here.
So he's like getting in some gym work while he's doing this. But carrying that around anyway is gym work, man. Look at the size of your weapon. Yeah, really cool animations, you guys. Again, I think they just like maybe like because like there's enemies before that had really cool animations too, but I just like there's something about the Eremites that just like they do like have like such like a very like unique aspect to all of them that I really enjoy.
Pulverize.
And I see his death animation. Like, again, it's just kind of like they all have like a slightly different variation sometimes with this stuff. This guy's awesome too. Look at this. Just practicing in the rain as well. How do you do this, Emerald?
Time to go to work.
Yeah, and it's just a cool design as well, isn't it?
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, is that all you got? Like, oh my god, look at the weight of the weapon, watch. Watch this, look at the shoulder, how they showed the weight of the weapon. The lunk onto the shoulders.
Now you're testing my patience. Let's end this now. Sever. Gotcha.
And there's like a kind of like a again slightly different again. Like again, everyone they're very cool animations from the Eremites. Really cool villain. I guess not villains anymore, right? We're kind of like somewhat on some of their side. Well, I guess the mercenary side, not just the Eremites. Like some of the Eremites are still not fans of us. You know, we're not always gonna have like, I guess, you know, on friendly terms of all of them, they all have their own different mindsets and all different beliefs. The same with the academia. Like, we know some people in the academia are fans of us, just not everybody, if that makes sense. Yeah, thank you so much for sending it, Emerald. That was really cool that you made that as well, because I don't know how you made it, but it's really, really freaking neat. Really neat. The next video is sent in by Angel313, and it is Alien Stage. Mike Clementis, Ivan and Till version. Okay, cool. So more Alien Stage stuff like this. Alien Stage is fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see what this has to offer. And the subtitles as well. Hope Balloon from the Abyss. I remember the song just with the visuals over it, right? And if you're talking about Hope from the Abyss, that's like, you know, what they're trying to find in Alien Stage for sure. Yeah, I say it all the time, but I can't believe, like, the music's fantastic. And of course the music has to be fantastic if you want this to work. But I can't believe, like, that this is like a, how do I say it? Like, not like a gigantic, famous, like, gigantic property. The concept is so good. In the endless darkness. Voices are fantastic. That's very personal, isn't it? I find you with your scent. Like a scent, someone's scent is like more personal, like especially like their natural scent, right? That's such a personal thing. Don't leave my universe. So like the idea of my universe, you know, my surroundings. Don't leave my eyes. It's kind of taking me back from like how amazing Alien Stage was. I like that when I was watching it, like just some incredible stuff. The harmonies are good together as well. Like they're very like it's not like vastly different in terms of like, yeah, the piano beat's really cool. Like it's not vastly different in like how like they're like but like you can tell the personality in each of their voices, right? Do you believe in God? No, stop talking.
옛날의 인류는 신을 믿고 종교를 가졌대. 사람의 힘으로 해결할 수 없는 것들이 신의 뜻이라 믿고 온 우주가 지구를 향해 돌았다는 말도 믿고.
So that concept as well is like, you know, the belief in God is like the belief in things that you that can't be explained by human strength, I guess it is, you know? When like all of like that they're doing here, like, you know, is like it feels like the absence of a god almost, right? The eyes they have on them, the aliens that are looking at them as they're performing, like it's hard to even believe in the idea of a god.
감히 닿을 수 없는 하늘과 이어지는 곳은 신이 사는 곳이었던 거야.
웃기고 앉았네.
인류가 우주로 나온 순간부터 우리 모두 신을
We all
잊어버렸어.
forgot God.
헌데 신을 믿는다는 것이 인간적인 거라면 내가 인간으로서 할 수 있는 것이 있는 것이라면
뭘 봐?
나의 신.
야, 잠깐만.
나의.
So he's saying like,
저리 가라고.
my God, my universe, as referring to him. Again, like I understand, like that's the concept of Alien Sage, right? Like again that line, the hope withered in the abyss. Like every bit of hope that they have at any point, like the hope is for them to get out of there eventually, right? But then the withering is definitely like the idea that they're losing like their friends, the people they love along the way. Just great haunting vocals. Beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful stuff, like, and like Alien Sage is something that like has stuck with me and has hit me very hard and is still with me to this day. You guys like showed it to me, and I remember like it was What's Your Damage to Cosmic Outlaw sending a lot of the videos, and it's so cool to see like you know, it's still like here, you know, I mean, it's still a thing that people liked, and people in the comments absolutely loved it, absolutely adored it, and I do too, and I think it's so beautiful, like the concepts that go behind it, like the magic, honestly the beautiful magic in the horror that's it as well is actually so freaking cool. It's really, really neat stuff. The next video, though, is sent in. Thank you so much for that, Angel. That was really, really cool to see. The next video is sent in by Leon, and it is this young lady's name is Collei. Let's check it out. Look at this art style, man. Look at this art style. If you remember, it was Cyno who came and got Collei and brought Collei to Nari. And that's why I call them dads, you know? My two dads. Yeah, look at this. Like, this is a perfect personification of it. Like even though like Collei, when Cyno got Collei, she was in a way better place than she was. She still was like very sick. And still is very sick. Look at this art style. Oh, Collei. Top 5 character in Genshin Impact. Easily. Oh, Tanari! That's a great Tanari. That's a great Tanari. This young lady's name is Collei. This is beautiful. It's okay if you can't read or write. We'll start having no knowledge. In this, you are no different from anyone else. Heck yeah! Oh my god, there's the archery stuff. So we start writing your name then? Oh, Collei. Honestly, like a character, like I have attachment to a lot of characters in the game, like, and I feel like there's levels of attachment, and I actually think that like I want to do like a tier maker list, but the only issue I have with doing a tier maker list is that I understand that like a lot of people have told me that when it comes to the Genshin community, like it's not my community that I have to worry about. Sometimes passerbys will be like, oh, a tier list in Genshin, and then you post like, you know, say if I go like Collei's S tier and then this character's C tier, people will like, there are people that will go nuts. But you know, you have to deal with that at some point, I suppose. So much time has gone by. The festival? With Amber? She's the person I admire most of all. Yeah, Amber! She's like a cozy fire that makes everyone around her feel warm. She is! Great Amber, by the way. Fantastic Amber. She's fantastic. There's no way I'd be where I am today without her. Yes, 100% factually so. Oh, the little writing as well. You can do it. And she got, remember, was it Lisa who helped her with the writing? I remember remembering, I think it was Lisa. Look at, that's such a fantastic Tighnari. That's Daddy Tighnari right there. That's Daddy Tighnari. You know it as well. You guys know it. Daddy Tighnari coming into town. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. Oh my freaking god. And that is also like what Amber was saying too, you know? Look at Cyno. Oh, they're playing a card game together while the hair's tied up. Oh my god. Okay, I don't mean to mean this in a mean way. The hair just tied up on top of the head look is a really good look. But also, you know what it reminds me of? It's like, you know, when like a dad has to get the daughter ready for school or something, you know? Cyno wounded, and then Tighnari was tending to him. Oh my god, look at this outfit on Cyno. What the hell? With a little falafel for great art style. Absolutely great art style. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. And of course, like, it featured like Collei, which is one of my favorite characters. Cyno, who's becoming one of my favorite characters. Tighnari, who's also just like an absolutely beautiful character as well. Amber, who's also one of my top 5 favorite characters. Just glorious stuff. A beautiful art style. A beautiful art style. And I think that it's always cool seeing these different types of art styles as well. I love Tighnari and I love Cyno and I love Collei. I think the Sumeru crew is so fantastic. Yeah, really cool to see. Thank you so much for sending it in, Leon. I'm over the moon getting to see stuff like this. It makes me so happy. Getting to see Collei in any form and people's interpretation of Collei and people's interpretation of characters, because that Cyno was fantastic too, like with the different outfits. Yeah. The next video is videos, I should say, are sent in by Malcolm Kunde, and they are sent in by Fanta Vaporeon, and it is 2 music videos. Mijugo Shoujo ba Budagiri, and the second one is Mikansei e Mapatsu Akatsuki Karika. And they're actually very recent videos being uploaded here. Let's check these videos out. Now, I did hear... Okay. That there is some actual animations in this, so... So again, I don't know... Again, it's a world that's so... away from me, which is magical girl stuff. Twain each head of the cabbage. So that I could slaughter you? I mean, the vocals are always very good with this stuff. And again, there's the concept as well of like, you know, moving forward. Which is always a very, it's a through line concept in all of this, in all these videos that are sent in. Light up the stage and see there is now his time, the beauty is gone, and gives us hope and love. Again, there is like an idea of like, now, let's get ready to do it now, you know, let's go now. Post for Instagram. I've learned so much from this daily grind. Yep. Mind you can. You can. I'm very routine based myself. Cut you into ribbons. Very, very violent here. Very violent. Yeah, and there's another concept when it hurts like you keep on fighting. The ready go is very cool. Nice little breakdown as well. Again, know nothing about magical girl stuff. Well, like, apart from like, I guess like, I count Kim Possible as magical girl stuff, but she's not magical though. Oh, like the sharing of pain, I guess, or I guess empathy, I guess. A little bit of a ready go. Yeah, the context of doing something as well for people back home as well. Okay, neat stuff as well. They usually have a really good endings to these songs as well. Yeah, very cool stuff as well. I think that like what it always is like, you know, I can't obviously like, you know, when it comes to like the emotions of something, I can't fully always understand the emotions of something like that is not excuse me. The emotions built up so much that I coughed. But it's always really cool to see other people's tastes and stuff like this. Like my favorite animes that I watch, like, you know, Monster's my favorite anime of all time. That's that thing. I think you've seen a lot of Soul Eater stuff on my channel as well, which is really, really super neat. But yeah, it's really cool to see. The next video is the one sent in by Malcolm Contain. It is to do with the same thing. So let's check it out. So we're seeing the transitions at the start here. It's more of a heavy metal intro, isn't it? To avoid leave, I just wanted to eat you up. One Night Stand with Death is pretty freaking metal. That sounds like you're getting close to death, but you're not like staying there. That's a really cool. Actually, no, that part of the song is really cool. Sounds like a Cradle of Filth song. There it is, Strike True with Love and Steel. Yeah, very similar to the other song as well, I suppose. It's like almost like a retort almost. It is more of a kind of like a metalcore sound, isn't it? Like a death metal kind of metalcore black metal sound. Yeah, definitely feel like a Cradle of Filth vibe. Hunting season for death? A chain of stupidity. So it's like a lot of like talk about death, right? A lot of talk about the idea of dying. Like even won't embarrass me to death, like, you know? I like this Parrot song. Like laughing, yeah, laugh when the time is right. It's like, hey, it's not now, but we will get there. Twin Hearts. So I guess it's talking about the character we just maybe were listening to. We're having a breakdown now. Yeah, it is very, very metalcore. Like Bullet for My Valentine style almost. The Ready Goes are cool. And like the idea of let's going back together though. The idea, again, like I guess it's like the idea of them singing to each other. Maybe there's the idea of them working together. Obviously I don't always understand the story because I don't know the story myself, but they're cool songs. And like I guess that song, the last song definitely fit up my alley more often than usual. You know, they're cool songs and they've cool lyrics. I'm a very big metal fan, so that last one definitely spoke to me quite a bit. Thank you guys so much for sending all your videos today. And yeah, I hope the sound wasn't too bad because like I said, I was in different space, just for a bit. I'll be back like in the regular space very soon. But thank you so much to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Eskun, Yuld, Radish, Fruity, Nusta, Shabbat Red, Malcolm Day, Death Trap, and Links Markey. And guys, I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.